The hunt continues for the man wanted in the mass shootings in Lewiston. Good afternoon, I'm Susan Farley. A Winthrop high school freshman and his father were two of the victims killed in that mass shooting. And here in Penobscot County, the police presence was heightened at several local school districts. Thank you for joining us. We'll have more on these and other stories coming up. First, let's check in with meteorologist Devin Biggs. Devin?
So we had some fog earlier this morning. We're working on getting that out of here now, though. Caribou had some earlier this morning in the western parts of the state as well. We're going to start working to get this out of here, and things will start to look pretty nice during the afternoon period as we're getting the rain out of here as well. So we had a little bit of precipitation and visibility issues, but for now, the northern parts of the state seeing some rain as we speak. We're going to keep that going on and on throughout the daytime period, although a few showers may try to sneak further down to the south as well. Let's zoom things out, though. Again, we have a little bit of rain to the north and a little bit to the south by New York as well. The rest of us shouldn't see too much today, just a mixture of clouds and maybe some sunshine in a few spots with the rain further off towards the north. And again, we'll be watching for a few more clouds later on tonight, but looks like a little bit of a break in the clouds as we get towards Saturday morning. But otherwise, though, the wind, all right, a little bit of a wind today out of the southwest at times at around 5, maybe up to 10 miles per hour. But really by tomorrow, that's when the winds increase. The state winds up to 15 miles per hour, gusts up to 25 miles per hour cannot be ruled out. So for today, though, we'll say a partly cloudy sky, temperatures in the lower 70s, and that south wind getting up to around 5 miles per hour. Later on tonight, though, upper 50s, a partly cloudy sky on the way, and that south breeze at around 5 miles per hour. Tomorrow, middle 70s, partly cloudy, maybe an isolated rain shower on the way, and that south wind getting up to around 25 miles per hour at times. That hourly forecast for the rest of the afternoon period showing temperatures in the 60s and 70s with a mixture of clouds and sunshine. Your full 5-day forecast is coming up.
Thank you, Devin. The manhunt for the suspect in the nation's latest mass shooting continues. Law enforcement has been searching the woods and waterways for 40-year-old Robert Card ever since he is said to have opened fire at 2 locations in Lewiston. He's suspected of killing 18 people and wounding 13 more at a bowling alley and a bar on Wednesday night. Police executed search warrants and surrounded a home in Bowdoin last night, but Card remains on the run. ABC's Agajachi has the latest.
Overnight, investigators appearing no closer to catching Robert Card, the Army reservist wanted for the deadly mass shootings in Maine. Heavily armed police surrounding a home associated with Card Thursday night. Loud bangs ringing out through the neighborhood as police shouted for Card to surrender. ABC's Aaron Kotersky was there.
And a number of tactical vehicles and troops come in, drones, helicopters, and our reporters there heard calling out commands to say, come out, calling the suspect by his name. And the suspicion was that they may have had him surrounded.
But nearly 2 hours later, most of the SWAT teams leaving the property. Police say Card opened fire at a bowling alley and nearby restaurant in the small city of Lewiston Wednesday night, killing 18 people and injuring 13. ABC News learning Card's sister told investigators she thought her brother may have been going after an ex-girlfriend at the bowling alley. 2 counties still under shelter-in-place advisories this morning. Schools and businesses are closed as far as 50 miles from the shooting scenes.
Everybody's scared. I mean, nobody is used to having a shooter in Maine.
According to sources, investigators finding a suicide note at Card's home addressed to his son. It did not provide a motive for the rampage, but contained bank information and what are described as rantings. Card this past summer was treated at a mental health facility after reportedly hearing voices and allegedly threatening to attack a National Guard facility.
It appears Card was thoughtful about eluding police. He left behind a cell phone, which authorities have recovered, but apparently Card suspected the phone would be tracked. Ike Ajachi, ABC News, Lewiston.
Much of today's effort is being focused at the boat ramp in Lisbon, where Robert Card's car was found. That's where our Augusta area reporter Corey Bouchard is, and he joins us live. Corey?
Good afternoon, Susan. That's right. I am here by the boat landing on the Androscoggin River, where authorities are now searching. This search has gone from just land and air to now land, air, and water, as they are divers that are going into the Androscoggin River to try and search for any signs of Robert Card. Now, there was a press conference earlier that we were at, and we heard from Lewiston Police Chief as well as the Commissioner for the Department of Public Safety. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
The safety of our community remains paramount. I want to assure all that a tremendous amount of law enforcement, manpower, time, and effort is being utilized around the clock, literally around the clock, in every effort to apprehend a suspect as well as to safeguard this community.
We will be putting divers in the water along that Androscoggin River, which you see here. And that's going to look like a couple of different things. So the very first thing that you're going to see out there is you're going to see some air resources that will fly over this particular area. And they're looking to see what can we clear from the air. Do I have to put divers in that particular area, or can I tell from the top?
And now, since I have been here, I have seen not only a number of police vehicles, tactical vehicles, but also helicopters, police helicopters that are there. I talked with the spokesperson for the Maine Inland Fisheries and Wildlife, who says that the helicopter is equipped with thermal imaging, with not only night vision cameras, even though it is daytime here, but it will become night soon enough. And you can hear you can see the police officers rushing somewhere behind me there. So we're going to keep an eye on this very fluid situation while they are searching the Androscoggin River. But for now, we're going to send things back to you in the studio, Susan.
Thank you, Corey. Senator Susan Collins and Representative Jared Golden spoke at a press conference last night, sharing their condolences for the families who lost loved ones. Our Jody Hersey has more.
This heinous attack, which has robbed the lives of at least 18 Mainers and injured so many more, is the worst mass shooting that the state of Maine has ever experienced.
Senator Susan Collins shared what all Mainers have been feeling since a gunman opened fire at Spare Time Recreation Bowling Alley and Schmeggy's Restaurant and Bar in Lewiston. 2nd Congressional District Representative Jared Golden, who is a father and Marine Corps veteran, did not mix words when he shared his reaction to the shooting.
Sometimes things happen that bring your worst nightmares to life. Yesterday, this is what happened in Lewiston.
As authorities investigate the motive behind this mass shooting, the conversation inevitably shifted to gun control as reporters pressed the politicians on their stance. Jared Golden's stance had clearly changed.
I now call on the United States Congress to ban assault rifles like the one used by the sick perpetrator of this mass killing in my hometown of Lewiston, Maine. For the good of my community, I will work with any colleague to get this done in the time that I have left in Congress. To the people of Lewiston.
Senator Collins was one of 12 senators in 2022 that supported and helped pass the Bipartisan Safety Communities Act, which she stated would help prevent gun violence while also protecting the Second Amendment rights of law-abiding citizens. However, she did share a different view Thursday night.
I think it is more important that we ban very high capacity magazines. I think that would have more input and more effectiveness.
That was Jody Hersey reporting. Winthrop High School is closed today as students mourn the loss of one of their own. The superintendent says a Winthrop High School freshman and his father were two of the victims killed in that mass shooting. The uncle of another student was also killed. It goes without saying that the Lewiston community and people around the state are still shocked as the manhunt continues. Our David Ledford spoke with residents near the bowling alley that was targeted in Wednesday night's shooting.
Here at the end of the road leading up to Spare Time Recreation, where one of those shootings took place. And as you can see, police do have the area blocked off while they continue to investigate. Earlier, I spoke with some of the residents over on King Road who are just a few hundred feet away from the area where the shooting took place, and they say they were home at the time, and they are just left in a state of shock and disbelief.
We've gone to the bar that they started at and also the bowling alley. My boyfriend used to work at Carbonite right over there a couple of years ago, so it's very strange having a stone throw away something this close to home being here in Lewiston, Maine. It's just unheard of, and it doesn't happen.
And you're like, man, nothing like that will ever happen here. Okay. And then, okay, now it's Maine. And it's literally in our backyard, like right over there, right in our backyard.
Police are reminding residents to shelter in place as the manhunt continues. And if you have any information, please reach out to the State Police tip line at 207-213-9526. We'll continue to bring you more information as the situation develops.
Here in Penobscot County, the police presence was heightened at several local school districts. Grace Blanchard spoke with school officials and police.
Obviously, in situations, horrible situations like this, we get a lot of concerned parents calling.
As local law enforcement follow the mass shooting that has shocked the state, officer presence was increased all across Penobscot County.
I called in several off-duty officers today just to be a little more present at the schools and to have extra people on the road just in case this situation, somehow makes it up this way.
Holden police and firefighters were present at the Holden Elementary School and Holbrook Middle School.
They were just there to just make children feel safe, make people feel welcome, and let people know that there's a lot of eyes and a lot of people that care.
And the Bangor School District under secure measures, canceling all after-school activities and having indoor recess.
Soon we will keep extra police coverage, and we will probably stay in a secure situation until this unfolds.
The Penobscot County Sheriff's Office released a statement saying there is no immediate threat to the area, but sheriff's deputies were also seen closely monitoring local schools.
I play both roles. I play that of a police officer, and I also play the part of a parent. There is that crossover between the two of them. Right now I'm concentrating on the law enforcement side of things and just making sure that everybody's safe all the time.
I spoke with a mother off camera who was in the process of pulling all of her children out of school, which she said many parents followed suit in.
Our attendance is down a little bit today, which I would expect. It's the most unusual time, and I would say that, as human beings, we should all rely on each other, talk to everybody, and hug somebody today.
Families are being encouraged to reach out to their local superintendent's offices with concerns. Several schools in the area will continue to remain open with high security measures until the situation is resolved. In Holden, Grace Blanchard for ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Coming up on ABC 7 News at noon, we'll tell you about an ankle bracelet program for domestic violence offenders. We'll be right back.
In the beautiful town of Belfast, you'll discover a world of alpaca, the blue alpaca. At our ranch location, you can interact with these amazing animals and enjoy the beautiful Maine outdoors with your very own alpaca walk. Visit our website to book your alpaca walk and experience all the joy and beauty that comes with it. Shop at our downtown Belfast location or online and take advantage of our free nationwide shipping. You'll be ready for a comfortable, fashionable, and fun summer. The blue alpaca. Feel the difference.
With AAA insurance, by bundling our home and auto policies, we saved over $450.
And we were shocked at the savings.
When we switched to AAA auto insurance and bundled our policies, we were able to save over $400 every year.
Switch to AAA insurance today, and you could save an average of $483 on auto insurance. Compare that to State Farm, Geico, even Allstate. Call now for your free AAA full picture quote to find out how much you could save.
Well, my passion is hang gliding. I've been doing it for over 30 years, and it's like flying. I mean, it's like everything you always dreamed about. AAA insurance helps us save more.
And do more.
The savings from AAA insurance has allowed me to pursue my passion of making jewelry. It's great to have a little bit of extra cash to do something that you love.
To find out how much you could save by switching to AAA insurance, call 866-460-1310 for your free AAA full picture quote today. You'll be glad you did.
Choosing Miracle Ear was a great decision, like when I decided to host family movie nights. Miracle Ear made it easy. I just booked an appointment, and a certified hearing care professional evaluated my hearing loss and helped me find the right device calibrated to my unique hearing needs. Now I enjoy every moment, the quiet ones and the loud ones.
Make a sound decision. Call now and book your free hearing evaluation.
COVID-19 is still a major health concern. It hasn't gone away, and new cases are on the rise. Everyone aged 6 months and older should be vaccinated against COVID. People with high blood pressure, asthma, heart disease, and diabetes who are overweight and who are older are at a higher risk of getting very sick from COVID. Get vaccinated. Don't risk your health. Visit hometownhealthcenter.org for more information.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
A fatal crash in Chester has taken the life of a local teen and seriously injured another. According to the Penobscot County Sheriff's Office, around 10 o'clock Thursday morning, police responded to the area of 722 South Chester Road in Chester for a single vehicle crash. 2 female occupants were in the vehicle. An 18-year-old was pronounced dead at the scene. The other was transported to Penobscot Valley Hospital before being transported by life flight to a hospital in Bangor. No names are being released at this time, allowing for family and school officials to make further arrangements. The cause of the crash remains under investigation. In 2014, the Somerset County Sheriff's Office started the state's first ankle monitoring bracelet program for domestic violence perpetrators out on bail. They have already seen improvements as a result. Now victims of families are asking why more counties aren't taking action. Doug Banks has the story.
Time will always pass, but the memories won't. The thoughts of how life could have been different without domestic violence are never ending.
My wife has never been the same since, and she never will be.
A walk in honor of Bagley's daughter and 2 grandkids started the sheriff's program.
That walk produced funds for us to be able to initiate the program.
Today, the survivors are asking why the rest of Maine's counties are not adapting Somerset's program.
One of the basic problems with abusers is they tend to be stalkers as well. And so if you have an electronic GPS tracker on this person, that's a real safety plan.
She didn't have him arrested because she knew that it would just make things worse. He snuck in through a window, shot her in the back 3 times. If the system that we have would change to the ankle bracelet program as a bail condition throughout the whole state, things like this would not happen as often.
They say for them and so many others, their days are filled with complex emotions, but their frustration may rest when the ankle monitoring bracelet program is not just in Somerset County.
These people that are against the ankle bracelet, I hope and pray that they never have to live what Art and me and Vance are living.
In Harmony, Doug Banks, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
After the break, the U.S. military launched airstrikes in Syria overnight. We've got the details when we return.
Wheel of Fortune has been part of your life for over 40 years.
Isn't this something? Boy, oh boy.
With Pat and Dana leading the way for every wheel spinning, money-winning moment. All new episodes airing now.
Celebrating 41 years of excitement.
This season will truly be unlike any other.
Now it's time to celebrate in a big way.
Weekdays at 7 on ABC 7.
Did you know that it's possible to buy the wrong type of flooring for your home? Whether you're a do-it-yourselfer or professional contractor, the experts at Don DeKalb Mainwood Floors are here to help, offering solid pro advice from choosing the right material and color to installation. Don DeKalb features the highest quality hardwood flooring sourced from lumber right here in Maine, from Maine traditions. Not only will you get a floor you'll love, you'll get a floor that will last. Don DeKalb Mainwood Floors, buy from the best, forget the rest.
Your favorite restaurants were half off. It's half off dining from Fox 22 and ABC 7. Go to foxbangor.com, click on half off dining, and start saving now.
The Old Mill Pub in Skowhegan is an historic restaurant and bar overlooking the Kennebec River. Enjoy the atmosphere while dining on local handcrafted pub fare, as well as Maine beers and craft cocktails. Also offering bar and catering services for your event or holiday party.
Great restaurants from all over Eastern Maine at half off dining from Fox 22 and ABC 7.
Do you want to improve or upgrade your home? Well, At Home Furniture, Appliance, and Bedding in Lincoln and Dover Foxcroft has got you covered. We pride ourselves in the relationships we build with every customer, from commercial businesses to homeowners. We have some of the best prices on the best brands of appliances, furniture, and mattresses, and we even offer full kitchen and bath remodels with a designer and installers on staff. So stop in today and check us out at one of our locations and see what we can do to make you feel at home.
Winter is coming. Make sure your roof is at peak performance with Peak Performance Roofing. With over 20 years of experience in the roofing industry, our professionals provide quality craftsmanship and expertise that you can rely on. We are fully insured and work closely with your insurance company to make the process seamless for you. Don't wait until it's too late. Contact Peak Performance Roofing today to schedule your free estimate. 416-8301. Peak Performance Roofing. Your roof is our priority.
The U.S. military launching airstrikes in Syria overnight. The Pentagon insists the airstrikes are aimed at protecting U.S. troops and they are not linked to the war between Israel and Hamas. ABC's Andrew Dimbert has the latest.
Overnight, the U.S. launching airstrikes in eastern Syria near the Iraqi border. F-16 fighters targeting 2 locations linked to Iranian-backed militant groups in response to at least 19 attacks on American troops in the region in recent days. The targets overnight included a weapons storage location. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin saying the United States has no intention nor desire to engage in further hostilities, but these Iranian-backed attacks against U.S. forces are unacceptable and must stop.
The United States would like to let Iran know that if they attack our people in Syria or Iraq, that they're going to be hit hard. And I think that's what we did tonight.
Tensions rising across the Middle East since Hamas attacked Israel October 7th. Israeli forces now say they've killed a top Hamas intelligence official who planned the attack from Gaza. But the Israelis, under pressure from the U.S., have stopped short of launching a full ground invasion into Gaza. Still, Israeli airstrikes taking their toll. One hospital says it's sheltering 12,000 people. Others have closed without power. Across the border in Israel, a somber celebration for Erez Calderon. He's spending his 12th birthday in captivity in Gaza. He and his brother are among more than the 220 hostages being held by Hamas. Their mother pleading for her sons to come home.
I miss them so much. I miss the smell. I want to hug them. I want to keep them safe. It's not possible anymore.
As for U.S. citizens trapped in Gaza, the State Department says it's making progress on establishing an escape route via Egypt. Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
Being a teenager can be hard, so can being their parent. Research shows mental health concerns go hand in hand. ABC's Ika Jachi sheds light on it.
The nation is grappling with a youth mental health crisis, and parents are struggling too. Researchers at Harvard University found parents report roughly the same rates of anxiety and depression as their teenagers. In fact, many teens surveyed expressed concern about the mental health of at least one parent. But experts say there are ways for parents to manage their mental health while caring for their children. First, parents should listen to their kids. About 40% of the teens surveyed say they want their folks to reach out more and listen to their experiences. Health experts also suggest parents learn more about common mental health issues, have a basic understanding of depression, and know when to contact a professional. They also say parents should invest in their own wellness and seek help if they're struggling and in need of support. Adding parents should feel comfortable talking with their kids about their own mental health struggles. Sharing can help teens feel less alone. Finally, parents should help teens cultivate a sense of purpose. Focusing on others can encourage positive well-being. If you or someone you care about is struggling with thoughts of suicide, text or call the Crisis Lifeline at 988. Free help is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. With this Medical Minute, I'm Ika Jachi, ABC News.
When we return, Devin Biggs has your 5-day forecast.
If you're a Medicare beneficiary, call now to see how a WellCare Medicare Advantage plan could get you some big benefits, including this all-in-one WellCare Spendables debit card to use for over-the-counter health items. Find out how easy it is to get all of your original Medicare coverage, plus extra benefits. A WellCare Medicare Advantage plan is designed to fit your needs so you can be your best every day. You could have medical coverage, coverage for prescription drugs, dental, vision and hearing, and the WellCare Spendables debit card to make getting the coverage you need more convenient. The WellCare Spendables debit card can be used for over-the-counter health items. And here's more good news. You can get a WellCare Medicare Advantage plan with a $0 or low monthly plan premium. How can WellCare offer all of those benefits for a $0 or low monthly plan premium? It's simple. Medicare Advantage and Medicare Part D prescription drug coverage are important parts of Medicare. WellCare has a contract with Medicare to offer and provide these important options to you. Call right now to get your free copy of the WellCare All-in-One Guide. Call 1-877-282-3827 now. There is absolutely no obligation for requesting this free information. WellCare offers benefits that go beyond the basics, and we make them easy to use so you can support your best health. Call today to get your free copy of the All-in-One Guide with absolutely no obligation. Your free guide will provide information to make a smart choice for your health care coverage. Just call 1-877-282-3827. Remember, there's no obligation for requesting this free information, so call 1-877-282-3827. Call today.
New versions of the COVID-19 vaccines are out, but new data shows they're not getting into Americans' bodies, and health leaders are worried. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says a national survey taken 2 weeks ago found only 7% of adults and 2% of children have gotten the updated shots. About 40% of adults say they won't get the shots, and a similar percentage of parents say their children won't either. The news comes as health officials say 18,000 hospitalizations and 1,200 deaths are still being reported weekly. Let's check your full forecast with Devin Biggs. Devin?
Your full weather forecast is brought to you by Healing Hands Massage in Hampton, providing professional massage services tailored specifically for their clients. Stop by Healing Hands Massage today. You'll thank yourself later. All right, we had some fog earlier this morning, though, according to this map here. Got reduced visibilities down to a few miles at times, but now we're improving things with the rain getting out of here as well. And maybe a few peaks of sunshine, too. A lot of the rain falling in the northern parts of the state for the time being, while further down to the south, a lot drier, though, with just some clouds and maybe a few breaks in those clouds from time to time as well. Otherwise, though, here's this front right about in here that's going to be tracking off slowly to the east. We have a small chance for maybe a shower or two tomorrow, but today and tonight will be okay. Most of the rain will stay up near the Caribou area. So futurecast moving forward for today, we have the rain in the northern parts of the state, some clouds and even a few breaks in the clouds further down to the south. Some of these showers may try to sink further down to the south, but I do believe most of us staying dry nonetheless, so I left the mention out of the forecast. But otherwise, so maybe some fog along the coastline to start things off on Saturday, and otherwise some sunshine along on land as well, so looking pretty good there. Maybe an isolated chance for a shower during the afternoon period as well. Then, of course, the winds get a little bit gusty coming up as we head towards Saturday as well, though. But otherwise, the clouds really get out of here for a little bit until Sunday morning or so. So otherwise, though, we're going to run this at least through parts of Sunday. A little bit more rainfall across the Caribou area, maybe another half an inch or so before we're all finished up. Further down toward the south, though, not much of anything meaningful, though, so a lot of this will stay in the northern parts of the state as we do move forward. Maybe some wind on the way today up to around 10 to 15 miles per hour at times, but really it's tomorrow we're watching for those gusty winds that could reach up to maybe 25, maybe 30 miles per hour at times in a few spots as this frontal boundary will be passing through as well. Average high temperature is 54 degrees, lower 70s today, not bad, right? Middle 70s as we head towards Saturday, upper 40s by Sunday. Then we stay cool for the next little while, though, with 40s I'll be sticking around at least Sunday through at least Thursday of next week. So for today, lower 70s with a partly cloudy sky and that south wind getting up to around 5 miles per hour. Overnight tonight, we have upper 50s and a partly cloudy sky, and that south wind getting up to about 5 miles per hour. Tomorrow, middle 70s, partly cloudy, maybe an isolated rain shower possible. South wind at around 25 miles per hour. Alrighty, here's looking at your extended forecast brought to you by Healing Hands Massage. A mostly cloudy sky on Sunday with highs in the upper 40s. Rain and snow showers possible Monday with highs in the low 40s. Most of that will fall as rain, but a few snow showers cannot be ruled out. Then a lot of sunshine on Tuesday, which is Halloween, highs in the mid 40s.
Thank you, Devin. That's all for ABC 7 News at noon. Thanks for watching. I'm Susan Farley. We'll see you this evening on ABC 7 News at 6. Have a great weekend.